Hi, grade 2. Hello, grade 2. Hi, grade 2. Hello, grade 2. We all miss you. We miss our ICT sessions. Do you miss ICT sessions? Yes. Yay! I want. Do not worry. Inshallah, everything will be fine soon. Yay! And we will be back to school. Right? Right! Hi, I'm Saira. Hello, I'm Muhammad. We are here. Our ICT teacher always gives you a surprise. So, friends, we are the surprise. We are here to help you and support you in this lesson. Together, we will have fun. Are you ready, friends? Let's go.
Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all are well and safe. Stay home, stay safe. Inshallah soon we will be back to school and continue our normal classes at school. We are all hopeful. Together we can. Today we are going to start with a new unit and a new lesson 6.1. What is Scratch? This is a theory session, so we will start with basic information about Scratch, and inshallah, step by step, with the help of tutorials, we will be able to create our animations and games on Scratch. My good students, we are going to cover these 2 points today in our lesson. Learning outcome. Point number 1, what is Scratch? Point number 2, what are the basic features of a Scratch? Features means what are the things inside Scratch software that we can use to create our animations or games. What are the buttons there that we can use, or what are the types of different buttons that we can use to create our games. Dear students, starting with Scratch, it is very important for us to understand what is programming language, because Scratch is all based on coding or programming that will help us to create games or animations. So we are going to discuss some points. Point number 1, Scratch uses programming language to create animations and games. Number 2, programs are instructions that tells computer what to do. So, for example, I ask my student to go to ICT lab. So, in case if the student doesn't know where is the ICT lab, so I will just tell him or her the directions. For example, go straight, then go right, then go left, and after 2 classes you will see ICT lab. So same, programming language gives instructions to computer or shows a way to computer what to do. Point number 3, programming is also known as coding. So both of these words are same. In case in Scratch we use codes or coding, so dear students, don't be confused. Programs, programming, codes or coding, these are the same meanings. So it's correct if you use programs or you use codes. Both are correct. So dear students, coming to point number 4, programs are written in programming language. So as a human being, we have different languages, right? For example, English language, Arabic language, then Urdu language. Same, computer is a machine, technology is a machine. So a technology, whether that is a computer, whether that is a mobile, whether that is a software, all of them have one language that a technology understands, and that is programming language. So the programming language, like in the previous slide, I added a point that programs give instructions to computer what to do. So here when I type A, the program is going on that tells the computer that a person has press the button A on a keyboard. So now show that A on a screen. If we are using Microsoft Word or if we are using Paint, whatever software. So now coming to point number 5 to explain this point further. All the software are created with the help of programming language. So whether you are using Microsoft Paint or you are using Microsoft Word, Microsoft Office, or Scratch, whatever software you are using that are made in language that is known as programming language. Scratch is for young programmers, designers, and creators. So, students, you are designers, creators, and now when you will start using Scratch, you are going to be little programmers as well. This is the basic introduction about Scratch. What is a Scratch? Number 1, Scratch is a free software that uses programming language. You don't need to do any programming, don't worry. Everything is ready-made. You just need to click and drag the programs or the codes, and that's how you will create your games. Point number 2, with Scratch, you can design your own games and animations. Animation means moving objects or things or pictures. Number 3, you can share your games and animations with your friends. Number 4, you can save your games to change or share with your friends. Coming towards Scratch logo. Logo is a small tiny picture with the help of which we can recognize which software it is. So if you see a cat, that picture at the right side, you should know they are talking about or showing you a Scratch software. Same at the left side with the design, it is written Scratch. So if anyone asks you, have you seen this? They shows you the picture. So you should know they are talking about Scratch. So this is how the Scratch logo is.
Dear friends, can you see a Scratch logo over here in this slide? If you can see it, point your finger on the Scratch logo, like me. Great! Yes! This is the Scratch logo.
Dear students, the picture that you can see, the gray color of Scratch, this is the old one, old version of Scratch that was created many years back. It is still available on Google Chrome. You can just install it or download it in your computer. But we are going to learn Scratch that is created online Scratch website, because that is more easy to understand, colorful, and the new version. So better to start learning softwares with the new versions that everyone are using. These two are the pictures of new version of Scratch, or you can say online Scratch. So you can just go and type the website of the Scratch or the address of the Scratch, and then it will show you the first page. The first page looks like this, that is at the left side, and this, when you click on create, it will show you the second page where you will start creating your games. So now you can see the difference between the old version of Scratch and the new version of Scratch. So the newer is more attractive and more colorful, and you can enjoy more to create your animations and games. Start practice to design games on Scratch with the tutorials given online. So even the Scratch online software has their own tutorials as well. If you can see the red arrow, it is focusing on the tutorial button. So you can just click on that and look around the tutorials, take help from there, and create your games. This is just the basic information of all the features that are there in the Scratch. So don't worry, I am going to give you the tutorials step by step, easy steps, and you will be able to understand and practice at home.
In this slide, we are going to point with our finger tutorial button that is given in Scratch. Come on friends, point with your finger the tutorial button that is given in the Scratch. Can you point the tutorial button? Good, good.
Any object that you choose to create your game or animations is known as sprite. Whether that is a person, animal, or thing. Whatever you choose to create your animation or games is known as sprite. So here in this picture we have a cat. So this cat is a sprite. Dear grade 2, I remember that you were asking me, teacher, when we are going to start Scratch, when we are going to start create our games, and I'm sure right now you are excited and you are interested to start Scratch and create your ideas, animations and games. I'm also excited a lot to work with you all. So, are you excited? Great students! You all are my great students, designers and creators. Good luck, students! If you can see the black arrow that is directed towards a small bin, click the small bin at the top right of the sprite that I have selected and the color is blue, and you can delete the sprite. If the color is blue, that means you have already selected that sprite and you can click on the bin and delete it. Dear students, if you can see in the picture, the finger is pointed towards a red color highlighted button. You can click this button to change or choose a sprite. In the previous slide, we already discussed what is sprite. It could be animal, person, or anything that you want to put animations and create a game. So, do not worry, we are going to see in coming practical tutorials after clicking this button how we can choose different sprites. Click to change the background of sprite. You can see the finger pointing towards a button that is also highlighted with red circle. You can click this button and choose any background that you want. Inshallah, in coming tutorials, you will see how we can click this button and choose different kinds of backgrounds. Click the green flag to start the game. And then we have a red color button as well. Both of these buttons in Scratch are working like a traffic light. For example, we are in our car going to school and the traffic light color is red. So students, will you continue driving or stop? Good. If the traffic light is red, you will stop. What will happen if the red color changes to green? Great. You will start driving. So the same concept is used here as well. Green flag means if you click whatever coding you have done, the game will start or the animations will start. If you click on the red button, so whatever coding you have done for your games or animations, it will stop. Dear students, can you see the red button? Good. So, what is the purpose of this red button? What does red button do? As we have discussed this in the previous slide, so what do you think? Why do we use this red button? Excellent. If we want to stop the game, you will click the red button, same like the traffic light. If the traffic light is red, the cars stop. So the same concept, the same idea is used in the Scratch. If you want to start the game, you will click on the green flag. And if you want to stop the game, which button? Good, the red button. Coding area. Click and drag the codes from the left side to the empty white area. So whatever coding you want to take for your animations, you can just click the code, drag it and drop it to the white empty area. This white empty area is known as coding area. Codes helps to create or design games. We can click the circles to see different types of codes next to it. So dear students, in Scratch we are having different codes, movement codes, event codes, operators, loops. Don't worry, we are going to have practice tutorials and you will be able to know different codes step by step and slowly. You don't need to program something. Everything is ready-made. You just need to click the code, drag it and drop it in the code area. Here in this slide it shows different blocks that has codes. So you don't need to do programming as I told you. You will just click and drag these blocks in a white area that is known as the code area, and then you can create your animations. So the colorful circles are the main categories of codes. And if you click on, for example, the first one, motion, so you will get all the blocks related to movement. Then if you click on looks, it will show you all the blocks related to looks of a sprite. That could be color of a sprite, size of a sprite, all the things that are related to looks. Then the third one, circle, the purple color is of sound. So when you click on sound, you will get all the blocks that are related to sound, whether to use the new sound or create your own sound. There are many other options as well. Inshallah, we will learn all these in the tutorials. So do not worry, students, I'm always there to help you. My dear designers and creators, if you want to open Scratch, you can use Google Chrome or Internet Explorer. You have to type Scratch, scratch.mit.edu, and it will take you directly to Scratch software. You can do this just to see how Scratch looks. Don't worry, I am going to add in our next practical session how to open Scratch. So in case if you feel difficult to open Scratch, don't worry. In my next session, the first step will be how to open Scratch. My good students, thank you so much for listening to me. Inshallah, we will continue with our ICT session next week. Till then, please take care.
Dear friends, our next ICT session will be practical tutorial about Scratch. We will learn how to open Scratch, how to choose a sprite, how to delete a sprite, how to change a background. It will be a basic tutorial so that it is easy for us to understand. Thank you everyone for your time. Have a good day. Thank you everyone for your time. you.